Let's talk about Bobby Knuckles versus Borg in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. That's what's up. I love hearing announcements like that catch you out of nowhere. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on this main event. Is it popping enough for the UFC's debut in Saudi Arabia? Let's go back to Beantown. Nolan King.
Love it. Fantastic. This is exactly what I think we were hoping for with the last Saudi card, and it seemed like things weren't really stacking up to being that level. We didn't see the finalized product, but we saw what ended up happening at the Apex, and it's clear these two cards side by side are totally almost different products. The 5 fights that they've announced for Saudi Arabia thus far, all interesting, just a very deep fight night. And I mean, the main event, man, that's the main attraction. Even without all the supporting acts, this is one of those, this is about as good as it gets on free TV sort of main events. Khamzat Chimaev finally back after quite a layoff, taking on Robert Whittaker, who I don't even have to explain to anybody watching this what we've come to expect out of him. So just a really interesting fight at 185, one that has real implications. 5 rounds where the questions will definitely be answered as opposed to 3. And I just love it, man. It's big, and I hope that it's selfishly, I hope it's on in the day here as well. It would just check all the boxes for me. Big card on ABC as well. The return to ABC for the UFC.
How does this impact the title picture at middleweight? Like Nolan said, big implications, right? Well, we've seen Dana White says the winner of Chimaev and Usman gets this. The winner of Muhammad and Burns gets this. That bullshit didn't happen. Can the winner of this fight leapfrog Adesanya or Strickland in the DDP sweepstakes?
I think they can. We have to be a little bit more clear with Adesanya all the time and figure out what exactly is going on. But a guy like Khamzat, I think they've just been looking for an excuse to throw him in that type of situation. And Bobby Knuckles to come back, and if he were to get a win over Khamzat, if you look at those two, the way they fight, odds are it's probably not going to go to a judge's decision. And if he gets a finish, then yeah, I think he's got a pretty good case as well. But I mean, this is great storytelling. This is one where, for as much as we come down on the UFC, I think they did a great job with this one. Does Khamzat have what it takes? Is Bobby Knuckles back? I think it's great storytelling, and I give him thumbs up for this.
And Danny, what would you say? Was this worth the delay? Remember, they were going to do something earlier this year, and that card, I think, just wasn't kind of coming together. Yeah. This one looks pretty good compared to what they did earlier this year. Couple Russians thrown in the co-main event, Volkov and Pavlovich. What are your thoughts here? Should the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia be happy now?
Yeah, it's a pretty big jump, right? That last card was Apex quality, and this is proper ABC quality. Like, this is one of the best fight nights that you can probably put together in this year. So yeah, a quality 100%, an event that people are going to be interested in. Just real quick, I do think that Khamzat Chimaev should have just gotten the title shot. Didn't he win the title eliminator bout against Usman and then just have, I don't know, somebody else fight Whittaker on, I guess, Saudi Arabia, Khamzat. I get all that, but I don't know. I guess it bothers me the fact that he fought a number 1 contenders fight, won it, and now he's in another one. Let's see if it's going to be 3 in a row or what.